everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you how I taught my dogs 2 on 2 off. 2 on 2 off is a term used to explain dogs' position on an obstacle. 2 on 2 off means 2 back paws are on the contact obstacle and dogs' 2 front paws are off the obstacle. Dog walk, seesaw, and A-frames are considered traditional contact obstacles because they all have contact zones. Dog walk, seesaw, A-frame. Even though table is a contact obstacle, I'm not going to talk about it in today's video because 2 on 2 off does not apply to a table, since dogs' 4 paws need to be on the table. On these 3 obstacles, the last 42 inches of them are colored in yellow, and these are the contact zones. In order to complete the obstacle correctly, at least 1 paw of the dog must touch the yellow contact zone. The contact zone rule is to prevent dogs from jumping off the obstacle too soon, potentially injuring themselves. There are actually 2 different methods to teach your dog to touch contact zones: running contact and 2 on 2 off stop contacts. On one hand, 2 on 2 off are considered stopped contact because your dog comes down the contact obstacle and they do the 2 on 2 off position until you release your dog. On the other hand, dogs do not stop on running contact. I opted for teaching my dogs 2 on 2 off because 2 on 2 off is easier to teach than running contact. Also, my dogs can run much faster than me, so I wanted to be able to stop my dog at the end of the contact obstacle to buy me some time to catch up with them. Now I'm going to show you how I taught my dogs 2 on 2 off. Lemmy, come on! So to teach your dog 2 on 2 off, first you need a box that's cut in half so it's not too tall with a drawer liner in it. The reason why I use the box is because there's a border, so it is easier for the dogs to understand where I want them to be. The reason why I chose to use the liner in the box is because the liner has a distinctive texture to it. So your dog can tell the difference between being on the liner and being on the grass or on the floor. Lemmy, come here. Good boy. And you want to teach your dog to put their back feet in the box. So you lure your dog to walk on the box, and when their back feet is in the box, you reward your dog. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. And in the beginning, it can be just 1 foot that's in the box, and you can reward your dog. Yay! Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. And make sure you're rewarding your dog as long as their feet are in the box. And make sure to release your dog with your release word at the end. Good boy. Good boy, Lemmy. Okay. Yes. The more you practice it, the more your dog will start to do this on their own. Bless you. You also want to make sure that your dog is keeping this position until you give them a release command, because you don't want to make a habit of your dog break into on two off position without your command. Okay. You can also teach your dog to back up into the box. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Once your dog starts putting their back feet in the box on their own, now you can remove the box and just use the liner. Good boy. So because of the texture, now your dog understands to put their back feet on the liner. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Okay. Once Laramie could do the box and the liner, I moved on to this. Contact zone practice plank. This is just 2 pieces of scrap wood that I put together, mixed sand in yellow paint and just painted it. But it has a little bit of elevation, and I can put this liner at the end where I want my dog to learn to do 2 on 2 off. Ready? Good boy. Good boy. Okay. You can repeat this process until your dog can do this consistently. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Once your dog can do this consistently, then we can get rid of the liner. Good boy. Good boy, Laramie. Good boy. Okay. Once your dog can do 2 on 2 off without a liner, then you can start adding some challenges. So for example, you can walk forward 1 step while your dog is on 2 on 2 off to make sure they don't break their 2 on 2 offs. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Yay, good boy. Good boy. Yay. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Then I finally moved on to practicing 2 on 2 off on the actual equipment. In Laramie's case, I needed to set the height to the lowest it could go. Okay. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. After many repetitions, you can be lazy like this. Good boy. Okay. Feet. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning about 2 on 2 off and why it's an important skill to have in dog agility. I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Okay.